Well, welcome along to this live stream. It's number 14, part number 14, and I am managing Fiorentina over in Italy. And if you're new around here, I did start the stream with the new FM26. I did start it with Palermo in the second division in Italy. I managed to got them promoted in my first season. Kicked off another season, we were doing okay, and then out of the blue, Fiorentina approached me. It seemed like an upward move, basically, so I moved to Fiorentina, and in that season I managed to finish second. Last season we finished top. We actually did the domestic treble, so we won Serie A, we won the Super Cup, and we won the Italian Cup. We were in the Champions League, but failed pretty miserably with that. So this is my third season now, and obviously the challenge is going to be, well, staying relevant in Serie A, trying to emulate what we did last season, and also trying to make a good impression in the Champions League. Okay, so I think we will jump straight into the game. I've made one or two new signings. So let me just jump straight into the game. Okay, so I did identify at the end of last season that we needed another defensive midfield player. So I'd already arranged two transfers to come in. Stefanos Zimash. I have another save running where videos go up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm managing Leeds United in that one. And Zimash is a free scoring striker in that one. So he came up on my scout reports, and I signed him for Fiorentina. So a nice little signing there. We also wanted a new goalkeeper, so we went to Bergamo and signed Marco Carnesecchi. And more or less as soon as I signed him, as the season finished, my original goalkeeper, somebody came in for him, so I sold him. So he is definitely the out-and-out number one now. Couple of new signings, and I kind of agonised a little bit over the team. I originally was looking at maybe signing a left fullback, but I think I decided the two I've got, because Dufu's coming is a very, very good player. And we've also got Hendricks who can play there as well. On the right side, we've got the wonderkid Erline, the German wonderkid. But after that, not a great lot. So I've gone in for this lad, 19-year-old Uruguayan, Nahuel Conde. And how much did we pay for him? Paid 14.25, so he's got an in-game. I mean, the ticket prices are just, but the ticket price on him is 16 million. So I don't know whether he's a bit young at the moment. But he's 2.5 star, 4.5 star potential, and I think he will be a very good backup to Erline. And then that defensive midfield player I was talking about went to Paris Saint-Germain and splashed the cash. I didn't pay it all in one go, but I paid 50 million for a Warren Zaire-Emery. So we've got some real strength in depth in that DM position now. I do play with two defensive midfield players. We'll have a look at that in a second. I do play with two defensive midfield players, and I've only got three decent ones at the club. Okay, so I think let me just have a look into. So we are coming up to the very beginning of the season. I've only played friendly games. If you missed the last live stream, we were in the Club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. Got knocked out in the semi-finals by Paris Saint-Germain, and then we've just been playing friendlies. And our first game of the season is against AC Monza. We've got Roma, Como, Napoli, Bologna, but obviously we are in the hat for the Champions League stage, so we have yet to find out the 8 teams that we will be playing in that. Okay, I think we should maybe, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Oh, finances, I'm more or less spent up now. Transfer budget negligible. I am actually 190,000 over the wage budget now. Obviously, signing quality players from PSG doesn't help your wage budget, does it really? And then we've got 60.5 million in the bank. So obviously the board are delighted, supporters are delighted, and we get a little bit of a look there. Stadium facilities immaculate, superb training facilities, superb youth facilities. The squad now is looking quite decent if we select it by ability. First 11 looking quite decent. We could also have a look at the reserve squad. I normally let my director of football do my, when you get your recommended intake. I'll normally let my director of football sign the ones that are going to be decent. This lad here, 2-star, potential to be 5-star. He is out on loan at the moment. I've moved 1 or 2 out on loan. Okay, I think we should maybe move into some games. And if you have joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing on the PS5, and I do play with a keyboard and mouse. I did start playing with the controller, and a lot of people in the live stream said, please give the keyboard and mouse a go. And I point blank refused. I said, no, it's a PS5 game. I'm using the controller. Actually, when I relented, I wouldn't go back to the controller now because the keyboard and mouse works so much better. If you haven't got one, okay, fine. You'd have to use a controller, but I would recommend that you use a keyboard and mouse if you've got access to them. Okay, I think we should jump into some games. Hi, Stevie, mate. How's it going? What day are we on today? It's Friday today. I always get mixed up Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, not bad. How's it going with you, Stevie? What kind of a week have you had? And more importantly, how are you finding Football Manager 2026, seeing as you've now gone back to it? Okay, the transfer window does close in a week's time, I think. Nico Paz taken ill. That's great, isn't it? Coming up to the first game of the season, and one of my best attacking midfielders come wingers, he's going to be out injured. Not a lot we can do about that, is there really? So I've got a little bit of a problem up front this season because I only play with one striker, and we have got Lorenzo Luca, we've got Moise Kean, and we've got the new lad Stefanos Zimash as well. So I mean, whether anybody will come in and want to buy Moise Kean. He was a wanted man at one time, but right, what's going in it? 2 million for Tapia. That's not a bad little offer, that actually. Gets a little bit of money off the wage budget. And I mean, he was a starter for me when I first joined Fiorentina, but not so much now. Really enjoying it. Never thought I'd be saying that for this game. That's good, Stevie. That is good. And I'm sure it'll be music to the ears of Miles, because he will want this game to be, picked up better than it has been. I saw something about the Steam the other day, and they were saying that it's still a very poorly rated game. Hiya, Cameron, mate. You're doing a chance save, just not Wolves out the Caribou Cup, third round in the first season still. Are you, I can't remember, Cameron, are you playing PC or are you playing on the console? Well, because one of the big problems I've got is that in my Leeds United save is that every home game I have no fans at all behind one goal, and it looks very, very strange. Okay, Yao Vitor. I mean, he's a striker. We don't really need any more strikers, although he's a perfectionist and has got a 20 for determination. We have actually got him on the shortlist, so we'll leave that one for now. Okay, let's move into, let's get some games played. Eintracht Frankfurt have made an offer for him. I mean, I don't really need a striker, to be honest. PS5, only one problem is I click a player and it goes to the one above. Yeah, I had that problem with the controller right at the beginning, Cameron. There were a few problems like that. Yeah, to be honest, I thought they'd fix that, but yeah, I mean, it's still far from perfect. I mean, on the lead save this week that I've been playing, I can't remember what I was in game. I was in game, and I think, did I go to make a substitute or move a player position wise, something like that, and the whole game froze completely. And I came out of the game, went back in, still froze, and I had to reload the game completely. So it's still not the perfect game. Right, let's have a look. So this is my first game of the season, and I have been just switching players around a little bit. So I think we will play Lorenzo Luca up front. Obviously, Paz would have got a game. Hiya, Mark. How are you doing? How are you back from? I got my bearings now. My second season in the Championship with Bolton, going for promotion this year. Last year was to avoid a relegation. Yeah, I've always fancied giving Bolton a go, Mark. Obviously, they're fairly local to me, so it's kind of quite nice to do like the Prestons, Southports, Boltons. I did one save with Chorley. So yeah, Fylde, I did a save with Fylde. I like to do my local clubs, you know, like if I'm starting out. I mean, I started the Leeds one with Southport, but yeah, Bolton's always been one of an intro. I've never done that. It looked like that stand is being worked on behind the goal. Just tell people it's been expanded. Yeah, I know it's. It shouldn't be happening, should it really? But there you go. Right, let's have a look. Right, we've got players here. Oh, I know what I've done here. I've done the usual thing. Whenever I go into the youth squad, I always forget to switch it back again. Right, we'll stick Tapia on there. Rubino is a very good player. Perosi can come in. And obviously the new lad, Zaire Emery, can come in as well. And Spoda can just do the... you're enjoying the game a lot more. I think everybody is. Yeah, I think everybody is, Cameron. I think we're all enjoying it a lot better now. It's certainly not the car crash that it was at the beginning. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I suppose we're all looking for perfection, but then, you know, I was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows this week, which I'm absolutely loving. I love the Assassin's Creed games on the PS5, by the way. And I was playing that game, and that froze on me, you know. So on my PS5's more or less brand new. So it just goes to show you that I think we've all got this like mentality with Football Manager now that, you know, it should be better. It crashes. It's doing this. It's doing that. We've all got a very negative view of it, but in reality, all console games, well, all computer games can crash, can't they? It's not something new. We just got that perspective now, haven't we? That it shouldn't be happening with Football Manager. Struggling with Charlton's 1 million budget. I hope they add the timeline milestone section into the game when you complete a season or when you check your career. I like to keep track of what I've achieved. It's funny, isn't it, Mark? How, I mean, I always skipped over that. I think it was one of those things for me in Football Manager. You know, you're a bit like the European football when we very first saw the cutscenes at the beginning, and it was like, oh, this is marvellous. Nobody ever watches them now, do they? You know, and that was one of the things to me, that timeline. I think I watched it once, or I looked at it once, never looked at it again. So you've never had it crash on you. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird, and it's the same every live stream that I do, and every comment section I get. You're getting various reports from people about some people are seeing certain things happening time and time and time again, and yet other people playing on the same console never see it. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I mean, could it even be? And it's only just thinking about this now. Could it even be the team that you're managing? Could it even be that? Because thinking about it, in my Leeds United save, every home game at Elland Road, one end of the ground is empty, and there's nobody there at all, no fans. Every home game. One of my subscribers who watched the when we played Chelsea, he commented and said that when he's managing Newcastle, I think, and when he played Leeds United, in his game, that end was empty again. So it looks like it's only applicable to Leeds United. So is it clubs then? Is it actual clubs that you're managing that there's a problem with? I don't know. Weird. Hiya Phil, how are you doing, mate? I watched your video the other day. Quite life changing stuff going on for you there, but quite exciting. I'm sure you are very, very excited about that, and I always find things like that, you know, those life changing things. They are very, very exciting. You look forward to them, don't you? So good luck with that. I've only just started it. Got Carlisle up to League 2 via the playoffs. Got a very healthy wage budget to improve the team. Excellent. Yeah, so like I say, I am beginning to wonder. I mean, as I'm speaking here, I am beginning to wonder whether this disparity between, what people are seeing, even on the same console, I'm wondering whether that is for that club. Because like I say, my Leeds United save has got a massive bug in it. And even other players who are playing Leeds United, in their saves, they've got the same bug. So could it be the crashes are restricted to, for instance, Leeds United? If you're not managing Leeds United, you won't get a crash. Could that be it? I don't know. Because it's weird. You know, it's Cameron saying there he's never had a crash. I've had 2 or 3 in the last couple of weeks. So I don't know. Right, okay, let me just have a look at this. Diouf, Camuso, Tamori, Erline, and we've got Karnasecki in goal now. So I'm not going to... one of my big kind of... the mistakes that I make is I sign new players and then I want to get them in the team straight away. And I think that's one of my big downfalls. Because I think what that does is it tends to destabilise a team. So I think we're going to start here more or less. Apart from Karnasecki, we're going to start with the team who were in the Club World Cup. Big change. I'm really happy to be going home. You see that sentence there, Phil? That speaks 1,000 words, doesn't it? So you're actually classing it as home, which that speaks a lot. I've only ever managed Aston Villa and Charlton. Yeah, I am beginning to wonder. I'm beginning to wonder whether it is crashes and bugs are specific to certain teams. I don't know. Maybe. Right, let's give this a save. Let's get into this first game. Obviously, first game of the season. We want 3 points. We need to get to the point now where we find out who we've got in the Champions League, don't we? It's not going to be easy again, because we'll still not be a fancy team in there. But it is what it is. We need to do better this season, though. And of course, the other topic is getting offered new jobs. I thought I would get offered a new job after doing the domestic treble in Italy. I thought would have got offered a job. And then the FIFA Club World Cup came up and I thought, that's why they're going to wait till after that and then I'll get offered a job. Still not been offered a job. So I don't know what I've got to do to get offered a job. Zara will be a very good signing for... Yeah, I think so as well, Stevie. I definitely think so. He's a very, very good player. He can get his foot in, but he's also got an eye for a pass as well. Very, very good player. And of course, he came from PSG. I've had to pay a lot of money for him. Well, in Fiorentina terms, I have. But anyway, let's see what we can do. And like I say, this team is coming off the back of the Club World Cup, where we got through to the semi-finals. So I can't see that we'll not do well again. But then you never know. Football Manager can be a buffoon sometimes. I mean, I've made a couple of videos this week about well, they've been the Leeds videos, but I don't know whether anybody's seen the one where the was it Chelsea we were playing? The fullback puts the ball in his own net. I mean, it's like, what year are we living in here? You know, is this Football Manager in the 1950s, or are we actually in 2016? Because if we're in 2016 and we're not making a game for 12-year-olds, that kind of stuff should not happen. Of course, Miles will do his usual. Yeah, but it happens in games. Maybe it does. Maybe in one season around the world, maybe a fullback will pass the ball at the back of his net once. To have that in Football Manager, it's absolutely disgrace. Absolute disgrace. I don't get it at all. Right, what are we doing here? 3 shots, 2 on target. Let's go positive. I mean, we're putting the pressure on. It's early season, isn't it? And Youth there in the box is going to hit that one over the top. Okay, if you have just tuned in, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm playing on the PS5, but I am playing with a keyboard and mouse. So that has made it's been a bit of a game changer, to be honest, playing with a keyboard and mouse. I'm sure the regular lads who come in are sick and tired of me saying that, but I'm sure there are people who click on the thumbnail, see what's going on, and you know, if they pop their head in, then it's quite nice now and again just to remind people of what we're doing. Right, we've had 9 shots, 3 on target, XG of 0.84. So and fitness wise, so my right winger and left fullback are looking pretty tired with 43 minutes on the clock. Okay, so they're mounting an attack down the right hand side. I don't like highlights at this stage of the game because Football Manager loves squeaky bum at 43 minutes and 45 seconds. It loves a goal. I mean, sometimes it can be for you, but then a lot of the time it's not. Right, okay, we are disappointed. So it was right wing, wasn't it? So Gabali looking tired. I think what we'll do is we'll bring Karim on and we'll make him an inside left. An inside right, I should say, what am I talking about? And Diouf was looking quite tired as well. So let's bring Hendricks on there. Unfortunately, both those players are not up to speed with fitness, so I must admit I've been playing a lot of my friendlies, but my mind's been concentrated on the transfer market, so I've not really been focused on changing players around. I think I did it once or twice, but So that players who should have got a little bit of game time maybe didn't. Go on, Hendricks. Have him. Have him, Hendricks. Come on, lads. What's going on here? Kind of set you, mate. It's a good save. I mean, we doubled up there on their right winger and he's still got a pass away. Okay, Erline. Into Kerim. If you don't know who Kerim is, he's called Alajibegovic. Alajibegovic. You know now why I've called him Kerim's his first name. Alajibegovic. In the back of the net. And Engard gets us up and running for the season. First goal of the season. And we are winning 1-0. Is that going to be VAR? No, it's not. Quite a nice cross there from Erline as well. First take, one touch, bump in the back of the net. Very nice. Okay. I think we might just drop back to cautious now. Looking for any more tiredness. We'll look okay at the moment. But I do want to get... what's his face on? What's he called? Emery on. I do want to get him on. Ball over the top. Now, you see, Seema should have been on the pitch. I mean, do we celebrate that one? I mean, that was 50-50 whether that was a bit of buffoonery on. I mean, look at this. I'm just seeing it creeping back in. This FM24 stupid goals thing. It's just creeping back in a little bit. And I'm not a big fan at all. Okay, we are 2-0 up anyway. Right, one of my DMs is tired. Hiya, what KOG Marvel. Hiya, mate. How are you doing? Right, Engard is tired. Right, let's bring Zaire Emery on, and shall we make another change? I think we will make a change. We'll bring the young kid on, my new right back, who is called. What's he called? I'll just so for anybody who doesn't know, I make my own squad planner. Good old pen and paper. Works every time. And so if you see me going like this, I've not gone a bit silly. Oh, he's called Conde. Right, okay, let's bring him on. I think we'll go with that at the moment. One more change to make. Potter's looking a little bit tired, but... right, okay. Shame about Erline as well. He was on a 7.4. Playing really well. Could you check how Villa are getting on after this game? What? Villa in game, or well, Villa won't be playing till tomorrow, will they, in real life? Villa, yeah, I'll have a look how Villa are going on. Why not? Right. I think we need to make this one last change now. Make this one last change. Probably going to be left wing, is it? Or, actually, what I might do is, I might change my centre back in game. Yeah, I will. I will. I think it's still overpowered. Also seems the buffoonery is still in the match engine. Lead save earlier. Yeah, I know, Jason. And we just had a goal in this. It wasn't as blatant, but the centre half virtually passed it to Lorenzo Luca to score. So it seems to be... Hopefully, it's just a one-off. It seems to be creeping back in a little bit, and I mean, I do I've said it many times before, I'd love to sit in on a meeting at Sports Interactive and just say to them, look, simple request, can you stop making this game for 12-year-olds? You know, I'm a grown man and it's a long time since I was at school and I could go in the playground at playtime and giggle about Football Manager because something really silly happened. I don't want to giggle at the game. I want it to be a proper management simulation that I can get really engrossed in, have a passion for. I'm not saying I don't. I do have a passion for it. I've got 2 saves running. You know, a lot of my week is taken up playing Football Manager. But that just makes it even worse when you start getting buffoonery going on. Right, so we've gone from disappointed to delighted. I don't think it's... No, Jason. I mean, from what I've seen, I mean, FM24 was ridiculous for it. Absolutely ridiculous. The number of times your goalkeeper gave the ball to their centre forward for him to score was just off the scale silly. I've not really seen FM26, and for me, that was a breath of fresh air. I thought, great, they fixed that. They're not doing it anymore. But I've seen just 1 or 2 little things creeping in. Right. Okay, so let's leave that match. So first 3 points of the season, and let me just make sure that we get some rest periods in if we need them. Where are we now? 25th to the 1st. So that's okay. We might need some rest between Roma and Como. Right, okay. Just trying to think how I'm going to find... Well, actually, I can do it in there, can't I? And of course, here's the beauty of using a keyboard and mouse. You don't have to use the onboard keyboard. You can just use a keyboard. Right, Aston Villa. You're asking about Aston Villa. So they played 2 Premier League games, and they won 1-0 away at Brighton, and they lost 2-1 at home to Arsenal. Well, they should get a win in the next game. They got Newport in the Caribou Cup second round. I call FM20, Anana 24. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one because FM24 on the whole was a very good game, and it should be because they've worked on it for many, many years. But then that buffoonery that crept in the match engine was just ridiculous. All right, we're confirming a transfer here. Oh, he's going, is he? Right, okay. Right, I need to tip X out then on me. Right, so that's Perozzi gone on a loan. Perozzi was last season was my backup right fullback, but he dropped to like a 2-star, so I brought the young kid in now. Oh, I've had that, Jason. Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, I see. The thing is now, anybody who asks me about whether the controller is working or things that they finding are not working, buttons not working, drifting, all of that kind of... I wouldn't know now because I've not played this game with a controller now for months. So I wouldn't really know now, but... I can't fault the keyboard and mouse. It's one of the things that I am. It's a game changer. It's changed the way I play the game. So I can't. I can't really comment on the controller stuff because, like I say, it's I don't use one anymore. Right. Right, so he's gone. I mean, we don't have any money now, so Monaco are in for Vitor, João Vitor. The thing is, we don't need a striker now. Tapia. See, he's another one that's dropped down the rankings. Yeah, we'll take that. It's a bit of money coming in, and it gets money off the wage budget. Another thing another gripe I've got as well is players refusing contracts. You know, it's like a good for instance is, you know, you'll get a player who let's say, I mean, this is all hypothetical, but let's say he's worth 10 million, ticket price of 10 million. So no offers. So you drop into 7, no offers. Drop into 5, no offers. Drop into 2, and you're thinking, right, this is a steal. I'm giving him away here, but you know, I need the wage budget or whatever. I need the spot in the squad. 2 million, and then you get offers for him, and you say, yeah, great, fantastic. You know, well, it's not really because you know he's ticketed at 10, but I'm going to get him 2. But then he refuses the contract. That's happened to me 4 times this afternoon while I've been doing the transfer window for Fiorentina. Players who want to move on and you get an offer. Even loan players. There's 2 players who wanted to move out on loan and even they've refused the contract. Can't win. Can't win. I use keyboard and mouse on both PC and console. The control pad to do one quick game for 5 minutes, and it was a nightmare. Bloody hell! I mean, yeah, it doesn't say a lot for the controller, does it? Really? I mean, I must admit, you know, when people said to me use a keyboard and mouse, and I dug my heels in and said no, I'm not doing it. But then, you know, in the end, you see reason, and it works. I put unspecified instead of a certain amount. I sold a player for 6 mil at Charlton. Oh, I've been doing that, Cameron. I've been doing that this afternoon. There was, I think, it was 4 players, and I did them unspecified. And straight away, as soon as you click the button, no offers. It's like the game knows. It's like, you know, it kind of knows that you've got a 2-star player now. You're going to want to move him on. And you put him on the transfer market. And it's more or less as you're clicking the button, no offers, straight away. And it's like the AI is like, you can do what you want, mate. You ain't selling that player. We're not allowing it. Now, I always do unspecified. But then in the end, you get so frustrated, then you have to put a value in there. But yeah, it's one of them. So Stevie's saying trying to move players on is one of the most frustrating things about the game. I had a comment the other day, or it was a question actually on one of my videos, and the lad was managing Manchester United, and he said, can you please tell me how do I move on, you know, like Deadwood and players that I don't need anymore. And it's like, I can't give you any advice, mate. There is no advice. You know, it's like, I know now, I've played Football Manager a long time. And the AI's job in this game is to make the game as hard as possible for you. So if you want to sell a player for 40 million, you'll get offers of 15. They'll also refuse contracts. Or you won't get offers. I mean, the big one for me is you're buying a player in, and you go to contract, and they want the maximum amount possible that they can ask for, the maximum amount, and you want him, so you're forced into paying that money. Try to sell that player, and what message comes up? Oh yeah, this club, this. They're all interested, but the wages are too high. But you made me pay that Yep, it drives you absolutely potty, this game. Drives you potty. Anyway, we've got 3 points. So, you wouldn't think so, would you? Okay, we've got our fixtures have been revealed. Who have we got then? Oops, wrong one. Fixture schedule, will that show me? Okay, so we've got Marseille, Barcelona, Porto, Ferencváros, PSV. We've got Manchester City again. What are we doing here then? What are we doing? Something like, you know, I'm a Manchester City fan, and every season we have to get Real Madrid in the Champions League. As a Manchester City fan, there must be so many teams that we've never met in European competitions. Every season we have to get Real Madrid. So they're doing it to me. I had Manchester City last season. And the last two are Dortmund and Everton. We had Everton last season as well, didn't we? So where are these then? So we've got a home game against Marseille, away at Barcelona, away at Porto, home against Ferencváros, home against PSV, home against City, and then the last two must be away. Dortmund and Everton away. Game just froze in 47 minutes. I'm making a sub for an injured player. That's an instant result. Yeah, my lead save froze yesterday, Cameron, and I think I was doing something like that. It was in the middle of a game, and everything just froze. So the match engine itself went all blurry and it just froze completely. Phil Stoner. Oh, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. Watching Blackburn versus P&E as well. Good game so far. Yeah, my grandsons are. You know what? I've got a feeling they might be there tonight. I'm sure I heard my son-in-law talking about getting tickets for Blackburn. My grandsons might be at that game tonight. Big local derby, of course. That Blackburn versus. P&E. Okay, right, so we've got Roma and Como, and then we play our first Champions League game. I mean, we should at least get to see the first two tonight, Marseille and Barcelona. So let's see how they go. I don't think it's too bad a draw, that, to be honest. Okay, so this is the beauty of the Champions League. 12.79 million coming in. So finance wise now we've got 70.5 million. Right, okay. For anybody who has just joined, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am playing it on the PS5, managing Fiorentina over in Italy, and we're giving the Champions League another go. Last season we didn't do particularly well. We did the domestic treble, but he's out for 3 to 5 days. Okay. Hi, Liam, mate. How are you doing? Okay, so it's coming to the end of... I don't really want Marino to go. I don't want him to go. I made that mistake in the lead save. They will be enjoying it. It's a good game so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually. Pretty sure that he... Because my grandsons, they're 11 going on 12, and they play for one of the local teams. But the team itself, I mean, there's a mix of lads supporting... No, the lads are supporting a mix of teams. So they support like the Liverpools, United, Cities. But there is about 3 or 4 of the lads who support PNE, and there was a discussion going on, I think it was last week or the week before, about this Blackburn game, and quite a few of them said that they were going. So, but I'm pretty sure he said that they've gone. So be a good experience for them. We've tried to get tickets for City, obviously, because they're both, you know, big City fans. But getting tickets for City is a nightmare, absolute nightmare. I had a look for one of the games recently on one of these ticket resellers, and it was something like £111 per ticket. Absolute joke. So yeah, but an away games obviously are much different. They're a different kettle of fish, aren't they? It's a different atmosphere altogether. So I hope they are enjoying it if they've gone. You've just finished your West Ham save. How did that go then, Liam? I hope they don't injure any more of my forwards, because Pazzy's out, Potter's out. Right. Well, we're not involved anyway. It's all right. The transfer deadline has passed now. Steady on. Let's give it a quick save. Oh, you finished it. You only did 5 seasons. And how did you do then? I would think West Ham are quite an interesting team to manage. I've never managed West Ham, but I would imagine it's quite an interesting save to do that. Atletico are in for João Victor now as well. Or João Victor. Terrible, my tactic is rubbish. Well, at least you're honest, Liam. At least you're honest. Oh my God. Have you only just started playing it, Liam, Football Manager, or have you been playing it a while? Probably the worst tactic in the world. Oh God. Tapia is going to join Galatasaray. That's good. I know, Phil. So earlier on in the season, my son-in-law, he's dying to get his 2 lads there to the Etihad, and I would love to get them there. I mean, I'm not particularly fit and well to go, but I would love to push myself and get them there. I'd love to see the faces inside the Etihad. But my son-in-law inquired earlier on the season. I think it might have been, was it the Leverkusen game? Or it was the one that we lost 2-0. But he tried to get tickets for that. So me, my daughter, him, and the 2 boys. So that's like 3 adults and 2 children. And it was £650. £650. I remember, and it doesn't seem that long ago, Champions League games, they were doing like kids getting for a £5 and stuff like that. It's gone bonkers. So started on console, then moved to PC. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, it takes a bit of a time to get used to the game and how the game plays, and you know, it's I mean, I've told the story many times, but when I first bought the game, I was introduced to the game by the Lujo in lockdown, and I bought the game and I put it in the bin 3 times. Just couldn't play it at all. But you know, you have to get used to how the game plays. Yep, I know, Cameron. I know, absolutely bonkers. And I noticed today on that some of the social media feeds, City this season they banned, I think it's 450 fans for selling the tickets on. It was the Galatasaray game that did it, because apparently there were loads of Galatasaray fans in the City end, and so they banned 450 people. Could do with one of them, one of their tickets. Yeah, I know it's. I had this when my brother was alive. I had this conversation with him many, many times. You know, when the money came into City and we started paying these ridiculous wages, and you know, we did have the conversation because we both been City fans since we were little. You know, my dad is responsible for that, but we had the conversation many times. Do we give up football? Do we give up being a City fan? Because it's just getting ridiculous, the amount of money that's in football. What do you do? I can have 2 weeks holiday in Vietnam for 650 quid. There you go, Phil. There you go. I don't know. The problem is when you're a football supporter and you're very passionate about it, it's like anything, isn't it? It's very, very hard to give up something that you're addicted to. And I am addicted to football, you know. I mean, it's and I think a lot of us are, you know, if you've got support for a team, you are addicted to supporting that team. And it's very hard to give it up. So it's a difficult one. Difficult one. And I've only played one game tonight. What's going on? How long have I been on? I've been on nearly an hour. Right, hold on a minute. Dear me. What other games do I play? At the moment, I'm playing. I love Assassin's Creed. I played most of them. The only one I didn't like was Valhalla. I didn't like that one because I used CEX and I sent it back and got a credit for it. But at the moment, I'm playing Shadows. My son bought it me for Christmas, and what a game that is! Absolutely amazing game. The modelling and the graphics, and it's stunning. But like I said before, even that crashed on me yesterday. So, you know, even like solid games, you know, A-rated games can crash. Right, okay, so Potter. Okay, who can we play on that side? We can't. Is Paz fit yet? Paz is fit. Well, we can put him on the bench, can't we? Let's play Kerim there, and we'll bring Paz on if we need to do. All of these players here need to come off. They need to be moved to the reserve squad, if it'll let me do that. Sometimes you do this and it won't let you do it. Right. So actually, the squad is quite small now, isn't it? In Italian standards, we can't actually fill a bench. But I think I've got more quality now. Got more quality in there. I do need to start giving... I've given Amatucci a big pay rise. He came to me whinging. He was on 40k a week. Very good player, Amatucci. Resolute personality. Very, very good player. So, anyway, I had to double his wages. He wanted 110, but I knocked him down a bit. And, of course, the fact that he's Italian as well and can speak the lingo is very important. But last season, Engard and Martel, I don't think they got injured, really. So, I might have to... well, I'm definitely going to have to start feeding players in, though. Emery needs to get on the pitch, doesn't he? I'm new, so tell me about your first console. my first console was PS4, I think. I'm a bit, to be honest, I'm a bit late to computer gaming. I got into, when World of Warcraft first came out, I saw my son playing it, and he got me into playing World of Warcraft. So I bought a PC powerful enough to play it, and then I got hooked on that. Then I started playing Settlers. But PS4, how many years ago? Probably about 10 years ago now, I would think I bought a PS4. And then this is my second PS5 I'm on at the moment. Right, Montoro's on a 6.67. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Montoro out there, and I might play Zmash there. He can play there, can't he? Not great, though. Maybe not, then. I thought I had loads of attackers, but obviously they've taken 2 out, so... Oh, we've got Paz, haven't we? Let's bring Paz in. Paz can play there. The game weather never changed. It's either rain for 90 or sun. It changed also. Weather should affect the game like a wet surface or wind. I mean, that, you know, that's kind of the reality, isn't it, Jason? It would be nice, you know, if it started off sunny but then went cloudy. And I mean, maybe we're asking, maybe it is a bit OTT that maybe we're asking too much. I suppose as long as they're getting the match engine right, then. But it would be a nice feature, I must admit. What happened to your first PS5? I gave it to my daughter. I mean, I'd had it for, how long had I had it for now? 3, 4 years maybe. And because obviously I use it for streaming and playing Football Manager, I kind of thought, you know what, there was a deal on, so I bought myself a new one and gave the old one to my daughter. I didn't know, Kerwin. I didn't know. No, and I'm an ex-computer engineer, so you would kind of think, no, I didn't. I remember playing Championship Manager years and years ago. I mean, how many years ago would that be? My son would be about, about 20 odd years ago playing Championship Manager. And I loaded it up and couldn't play it. I just kept getting beat all of the time. So that was another one that went in the bin, just couldn't play it at all. No, over the years I played Settlers. I was very into Settlers on PC. And then, like I say, World of Warcraft. I played that for... I mean, I've still got about 50 characters on, I don't know, 5 or 6 servers on World of Warcraft. I absolutely loved World of Warcraft. But I suppose that, you know, that got me into playing the game. And then, of course, you get to a point as a PC person, don't you, where you're seeing these games on the consoles and you're thinking, should I buy a console? And I avoided it for ages. And then eventually I thought, no, I'm going to buy a console. Bought a console and then started working through the console games. Let me get Never Look Back. So, not so game. No Rain and in September. Right, I think we're going to go with this. Although Lewis Potter is injured. I hope they're not going to do that to... I made a short the other day. It was a bit of a joke. I mean, usually my shorts, they're usually jokey ones. They're not really meant to be, you know, like serious or anything. And I I made one about what was his name? I can't remember now. It was on the lead save, and he was always injured. He kept stubbing his toe and twisting his ankle, and so I made a bit of a jokey short about that. And then somebody commented and said, you know, maybe he's injury prone, mate. Well, yeah, I know, but it was meant to be a bit of a joke. But then I know, you know, I know there are injury prone players. I'm hoping Potter's not going to be one of those. Right. Okay. Let's. This is AS Roma, so this might not be. This might be a bit of a tricky one. No, I think the reason my son has always been a big gamer. You know, even from little, we bought him like PlayStations and whatever. Never Xboxes, always PlayStations, and he was massively into games. But obviously now and again he would say, "Dad, come and have a look at, you know, come and play on this," and I could never use a controller. I just didn't have, my brain wouldn't work. You know, it's like for me it was like, you know, patting your head and rubbing your I just couldn't do it. And you know, asking me to press two buttons at the same time, couldn't do it. I mean, obviously now I can. I mean, I've just finished, well, not just, a few weeks ago, I finished Hogwarts, and the last boss in Hogwarts is immense. You're dripping with sweat. Well, I was. My wrists and my fingers and my hands were absolutely, they were wrecked by the time I'd finished. I did it. I killed it first time, I think, the boss. But my God, it was ducking, diving, do this, move, do it. And I was all over the bloody place with it. So, but it's only recently that I've kind of got used to the control. One thing I still can't do is driving games. Can't do them. But yeah, I came to video gaming very, very late. But yeah, I mean, you know, the reason I kind of got into this was, like I say, in lockdown, I was watching Lujo play it, and I thought, this looks interesting. Football, I'm massively into football, and you know, I watched a lot of it. Then I thought, you know what? I was a computer engineer before I retired, so I know how to use all of the software. I know how to download OBS and set it all up and use cameras, and I know how to do all of that. So let's have a go at it. And so I started my own channel. I started my own channel playing the PC version, and then I moved over to the console version because there's less competition on the console version. There's far too much competition on the PC version. Right, we are at home here, so I'm kind of thinking we should go positive. My strikers, this is my problem now. Unless I play two up front, I could play two up front, but my strikers are going to start moaning and groaning soon. Right, we started to play a little bit now. Couple of shots, one on target. Okay, we're not playing particularly well. 4 shots, 2 on target. XG is only 0.34. Is it just me, or does anyone else look at the pass map and go, I never use them? Yeah, I can't even find the pass map in the console version. We did have this discussion. I think Mike was saying that on Monday that he couldn't find it either. Yeah, I think it was you, Jason, who said that Paz. I played Newcastle with Leeds the other day, and they did have Paz up front. He's injured at the moment for me, though, so that's not ideal. I've got an abundance of forwards. I'm not worried about my forward line, really, although having said that, we have failed to score there against Roma. Right, let's give it 10 minutes of the second half before we start making any changes. Because Pazzi's not fit anyway, so, or not as fit as I would like him to be. He's coming back off an injury. Yeah, I know. They made a big deal, didn't they, out of the pass maps, and then come to try and find them, and you can't. Right, is Paz injured? Okay, we're going to go to this. Let's see whether this works or not. It's behind the team formation when in match or the mid-match in between screen or during a half-time after full-time for the pass maps. Oh, right, okay. I mean, to be honest, I've never used pass maps, ever. So it's not really something that interests me. Right, we are starting to look a little bit. What's going on there with Zimash? All right, okay. Right, okay. Well, let's bring Kalali on. Emery can come on in midfield. And left wing. Left wing. Let's bring Rubinho on. And let's do... right, what have I got this set to? Passing directness. Let's go much more direct. Let's try and get the ball up. Zimash loves the ball over the top. Right. Okay. Come on, lads. We can't be drawing at home to Roma. This is no good at all. Right, come on. We're demanding more. And we're going attacking. They're playing with an injured player as well, which I wouldn't be allowed to do. I don't agree with that either. Right, come on, nick that ball. Come on, win that ball. Get a counter-attack going. Good head. Penalty, great. I have to say as well, I'm not sure. I'm going to see how we do in the Champions League this season. But I don't know whether I might be thinking about moving on at the end of the season if the Champions League campaign doesn't go particularly well. Because I won everything that there is to win in Italy. So Evan Ferguson steps up. Great. So we're losing 1-0 now. Come on. What are we doing here? We didn't lose this game last season. Oh, they've got an honouring goal. Come on, lads. This is even more insulting. They've got an honouring goal and we can't score. Update something early March if you're thinking about starting. Transfer data update, right, okay. I mean, that's been an absolutely awful result. What the hell has gone on there? What the hell has gone on there? Right, okay, what we're on the 2nd. Let's get a couple of days rest in there. Does Siri out on console of that bombing on EU? The thing is, Jason, I've got so used to playing the console version now. There's no restrictions at all, which in many ways is something that, you know, I should really be screaming about because there's just no reality to it at all. I mean, I can virtually sign anybody I want for Fiorentina. Doesn't really matter. We were playing Como next, aren't we? And then we go into our first Champions League game. Dear me, how many of these is there? Yeah, the problem is I really only have yeah, no, we can't let him go. I need him as backup. How am I looking now for money? We're still 150k over. I have got 2.15 million. 2. Let's do that. $110 now. Numbers are why they can't. The rule of in the console version surely can't be hard to code that in. Yeah, I think you might be right there, Jason. I think you might be right. I mean, when I signed Thingamabob, I keep forgetting his name, Emery. When I signed Emery before from PSG, I got a little bing. Oh, you splashed the cash, I think it was. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. I'm 12 years old again. Bonkers. But you could be right there, Jason. Maybe it is it's a difficult one, isn't it? You know, I mean, I suppose some would say, you know, at 73, what you're doing playing console games, because essentially, I think, you know, generally the more mature of the audience play on the PC, and the less mature play on the console. I think that's generally how it's looked, isn't it? But maybe that's what they're doing with the console. That said FFP is in the mobile one. That's weird, isn't it? That is really weird. Right, one of the things I made a mistake here, and I don't know whether that's me being a buffoon, that. I don't know whether that change there caused me a problem. So Luca has scored 2 goals. Let's bring Kalali back in. Is Potter's back fit again? Well, is he on a fitness? Let's play Paz. Out wide. Let's try playing with 2 up top. I mean, this was always the danger in signing right, let's go more direct as well. Right, tinkering a bit now. Right, Paz, Zimash. What's a TCF? What's that? Or tracking centre forward, right? Okay. God, Marcel. Oops. Right, let's go with that and see. The Tinkerman, Claudio Gafaneri. Hi. Okay, let's. This should be a little bit easier against Como. I'm a bit disappointed about that Roma game. Unless Roma this season are going to have a very good side. Maybe just one of those games. Oh, have you noticed there? Have you noticed there? Como, one end of the ground is empty. Keep an eye on that when the ball goes to the left-hand side. For anybody new who's joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5 and I'm managing Fiorentina. I'm in my 3rd season with them now. That's a nice ball out to Kalali. Get your head on it. There we go. Lorenzo Luca. He just stood there and waited for that ball to drop on his head and just then bent his neck. Back of the net, 1-0. Why couldn't we do that against Roma? At least it's dry. Yep. Just keep an eye on that stand though at that end. When the ball goes down there, if the ball goes down there. There we go. There's not a soul in that stand. It's Leeds United Mark II. Come on, press them, lads. Come on, you need to work a bit harder than that. Never mind trotting round. Well done, Kalali. That's it. You see, Kalali was listening to me. Oh, that's nice. Martel. What a goal from Martel. Eric, lad, that was amazing. Beautiful. Nice little cutback as well from Kalali. Martel. Get a load of that. What a beauty that was. Absolutely stunning. Lovely stuff. As soon as I've gone 2 up top, oh man, one of my strikers has scored. I'd like to get Z-Mash up and running because in my lead save, he's been absolutely bloody amazing. The thing is, he's going to need to get a run of games, isn't he? And unless I play 2 up top, he's not really going to get that, is he? We're all looking okay fitness-wise. Okay, Paz got a very good left foot on him. Ooh. Very nearly second goal for Martel. Coming up to half time. Well, Como have had a couple of shots on target. Paz again. Get a bit higher this time, lad. A bit higher. That's better. Whoa. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, oh, that was unlucky. Z-Mash absolutely loves lobbing goalkeepers. Absolutely loves it. Not a bad strike that, Phil. Exactly. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Right, okay, this time we can say that we're pleased. Any tiredness? No. Looking okay at the moment. Right, let's get into the second half. Okay, come on, 2-0. Can we get the third now? Let's put that AS Roma result into the back of our minds. Our AC Milan doing? Because they're usually the big challenger, aren't they? Not playing. Palermo's still doing okay. I think they finished top half of the table last season, so I think I've set them up okay. Kalali, ball forward. No, he's going to take it on himself. Now the ball's forward. Z-Mash gone too wide. In the box. And the ball pings out wide. So it's not just Leeds United then, it's Fiorentina as well. Maybe it's any teams that I manage don't have any fans at one end of the pitch. Win that ball, nice. Go on, pass. Back to him, back to him. Nice ball. It's nice play, this. Ooh, look at that for a ball. Pass, gone a bit wide though. End guard. Oh! That would have been a beauty if that had gone in. Okay, we are starting to look a bit tired. Let's get this highlight done. It's about time I started rotating my DMs as well, because Amatucci needs to get games, and what's his face, Emery needs to get games as well. It's Como as their it's so weird. It is very weird. It's oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, it's Como. It's not us. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if that's the thing, you know, for crashes and things not working. I'm wondering whether it's club related. Get in, Kalali. I'm beginning to wonder whether it's club related. So obviously then Como have got a problem behind the goal. Leeds United have got a problem behind the goal. And maybe if you're managing Como in game, maybe the game crashes. It might be club specific, you know. Right, we need to make some changes. We are going to bring on Emery and Amatucci and let's bring Potter, get some time, game time into his legs. And Montoro can come on for Kalali. We'll give it. Let's. Yeah, we need to start rotating these DMs a little bit. We need to get these two players up to speed. I can't be having two players like Emery and Amatucci constantly on the bench. That ain't going to work. Especially seeing as I've just doubled Amatucci's wages. He's on 87k a week now. He can't be sat on the bench. Right, let's make that last change. I think Hendricks can come on at left back. He's on a yellow as well, isn't he? I wish my scouts would scout Da Vinci that I've got at left back at Leeds. He's a cracking player, Da Vinci. Right, 3-0. That will do. That's a bit better. That is a bit better. We're nearly angry then. Right, okay. We've got our first Champions League match coming up now. But I don't know when it is. Let's have a quick look. It's on the 11th. So what's that? 6 days. We should be all right, actually. Okay, so it's Marseille. First game in the Champions League. Let's see if we can do a bit better than we did last season. Another 3.5 million. Where did we say it was this Champions League game? It's at home, right? Okay. So we've got Marseille, Napoli, and Barcelona. Lucas Beltran is unhappy with the size of the Fiorentina squad. And, what? He's unhappy with the size of it. Believes there's too much competition for places. Okay, Beltran, there's the door, mate. Because I'm the manager and I'm quite happy with it. And I'm very, very happy that we've got a competition for places. So, I mean, so one of the answers is I'm looking to sell some players as soon as I can. Like you would do that. Right, well, I'm happy with the balance of the squad, so Beltran, you can go on the transfer list, mate. Off of our transfer room. What's his value? I'll tell you what, we'll leave it unspecified. Can we leave it unspecified? Unspecified. I mean, he was a regular starter, Beltran, but I have better players in the team now, so it's one of them things. 24 million tag as well, so I mean, that probably means he's worth about 4 million. Okay, how are we going to do in the Champions League? Too slow. Real Madrid 13-5 favourites to win. Okay, I think I'm going to stay as we are. So the first team are all looking fairly well. Hunky-dory. Paz is on a 6.68 at the moment. Right, I think I'm going to bring Amatucci and Emery in for this game. Let's do a little bit of a change around. So I need to get these players playing. I'm tempted to bring Potter in, but his sharpness is not very good. Right, let's give that a save. Let's go into this now. How's the Blackburn Preston result going? I hope Preston win that. If my grandsons are there, I hope they win it. That'll be amazing. Because the away going to away grounds is so much different than playing at home. Okay, how are we going to do in the Champions League then? It's Marseille. I would have thought this was a winnable game. If we're gonna challenge, try and get in that top 8, this has got to be a winnable game, hasn't it? Oh, Kalali skins his man. Oh my word, Zimash. Should have broke the net with that, mate. Pass. Left-footed in swinger. Get your head on it. No. Amatucci drives it. What a goal from Amatucci. £84,000 a week. Amatucci. Worth every penny. Get out the way, ref. Bit of bend on that. That was very nice indeed. Be interesting to see how we do against Barcelona. I don't think we're winning that one, but you never know. Dear me. Still 0-0. I mean, to be fair, I don't suppose that's a bad result for North End, really. They've had a bit of an up and down season. They started off really well. They were up near the playoff positions, and then they've hit a bit of a dodgy spell. touch it in. Oh. Pass. Oh, why did that highlight stop? Well, we're all over him. Go on, Paz. Ball in the box. Oh. He just stepped back then, and he was hoping it was going to drop to him, and it didn't. Win it. It's outside the area, that ref. Outside the area, that one. No penalty. Thank you. And Kalali's getting a bit of a talking to. It's only 20 minutes on the clock, though. Paz again. He's trying his luck. Stick it on Lorenzo Luca's head. There we go. That's the way to do it. Lorenzo Luca. Zimash has not scored yet, though. Bit disappointed with that, if I'm honest. He's kind of on my head, this. If the Zimash experiment doesn't work, it's on my bloody head, because I brought him in knowing what he can do. He's scoring goals in the Premier League, so he should be able to score goals in Serie A. Game's had a bit of luck. The poor, not played by Preston. Right, okay. There'll be a good crowd for that one, though. North End will have brought a good following. And with it being Friday night as well, I think it'll be a good crowd, that one. If I wasn't doing this, I might watch that one myself. There's some buffoonery going on here. They're adding goals for Marseille here, and not showing any highlights. It's 2-2 now. Who knew? I'm afraid we're angry about that, lads. It's this is not really what I want. I had this on console the other day. Crazy. Yeah, I literally no idea what's going on here. I mean, they're scoring goals and we're not getting to see them. Then I scored and it was wiped out, yeah. Of course, that's what they do, isn't it? Let's make a couple of changes at half time. I thought you went 3-1 up. I'm a bit mystified, Phil. I'm a little bit mystified, and I'm clicking buttons here, but I'm a bit confused. I mean, my head's whirring, thinking, what's going on here? I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, let's Let's go positive mentality. So we've conceded 2 goals here. Whoa. What? I'm not... What? Right, clearly this game is bugged, isn't it? Right, I'm pressing. Escape? No? Yeah, I mean that's obviously that's the option, Trev, but then what do we do then? Because if I instant result it and we get beat 4-2, that's cheating, because Marseille have been just scoring goals and we don't even get to see them. Have they actually scored goals? This game is bugged. It's fixed. Yes, it is stuck, Phil. Yeah, it's stuck completely. There's nothing I can do there. I'm clicking the go button. Nothing's happening. Can't escape. I think I am going to have to instant result it. The other option is restart the game. So we did get beat 3-2 by Marseille. Got beat 3-2 by Marseille. Right, well, I'm going to do something now that I never normally do. But I'm afraid I'm not having that. Not having that at all. That's cheating, and I'm not allowed to cheat, so I'm afraid I'm not having that. That's out and out cheating, that. Right, so can we please have a fair game this time against Marseille? Please? I'm going to go the same thing again. I'm not changing anything. Let's just go to the match. And can we have... So is it gonna glitch again? Hiya Craig, mate, how are you doing? Right, I'm going to keep a close eye on this game now and see how this is going. Did anybody see Marseille score a goal? Because the only thing I saw was they got that penalty and it was 2-1 and I didn't even know Marseille had scored. Then the penalty wasn't given. But then it just went 2-2. Yeah, I thought Luca had made it 3-1. Yeah, I've no idea either. I'm very confused about that. I'm still trying to process what's happened there. It's very difficult when it's hard enough trying to, come up with things to say and commentate on a game when you're on live stream. But when stuff like that happens and it throws you completely. Craig, so my crashes more since than it ever did. I have to say, I mean, I think I'm agreeing with you, Craig. My Leeds save crashed yesterday, and this has just glitched there. I don't think you could call that a crash because I was actually able to instant result it, but the in-game mechanics weren't working. For some reason, it went into pause mode. I mean, I was sat here without my hand on the mouse. It went into pause mode, and then I couldn't get the game going again. Right, okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops, pause the game, pause the game, pause the game. We're 2-0 up. Where was the first goal? Oh my God, this game makes it so hard to be positive. It makes it so hard to be positive. I mean, there's obviously a bug in this game because who scored the first goal then? Because we're 2-0 up. Don't argue about it when it's in your favour. Oh my God. Lorenzo, he's at his hat trick. We'll never bloody know. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Right, so now I had this in FM24 and I had it a few times. I saw, so a content creator had put in that he said the game cheats, and he said I know that because I've seen where something happens in a game and then the game rewinds, goes back, and then it goes forward again. And I saw exactly the same thing. It's hard to explain, but I saw exactly the same thing. The only conclusion that you can come up with is the AI knows the result before the game's even kicked off. It's the only right. So there, that 2-0, that's the goal. So it put the score on before the goal was scored. Luca makes it 8-0. Exactly, Phil. So do you restart now if you win? Exactly. I don't know, Phil. I might just end the stream here because I've no idea what to do now. I haven't got a clue. I literally have no idea, Trev. No idea at all. Was that not Lorenzo Luca who scored that goal? So it's given Emery and Kalali the two goal scorers. You could be in an endless loop of restarting the game. That's what it did to me beginning of the week, Craig. Yeah, the game crashed so badly, I had to put a report in about it to Sony. I mean, if you have just popped your head in to see what's going on, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm playing it on the PS5, and this game is so glitched, it's unreal. This game between Fiorentina and Marseille. So Phil says it was Luca. See how it plays out. So, okay, like my head's in a spin here. I literally have no idea what to think about this. So Phil's saying it was Luca who scored. I thought it was Luca who scored. It's given the goals to Emery and Kalali. It actually put the scoreboard up before we scored the second goal, and quite a while before as well. So, what do I do? So, my theory that I'm now formulating in this episode, at the beginning of the episode, I was wondering whether or not, so the Leeds glitch where there's no fans at one end in every home game, one of my subscribers has said he's managing Newcastle, he played Leeds and there were no fans at one end of the ground. So that then starts my mind thinking, is it actually then Leeds? Because some of the lads here are saying they've never had a game crash at all. So is that dependent then on which team you're managing? Because it looks to me maybe like Marseille are bugged. I don't think Fiorentina are bugged, because this is my third season with it. Maybe Marseille are bugged. The more it goes on this, the more I'm starting to think that maybe that is a thing. It's the Marseille team that is bugged. But I've got a bigger dilemma now. I have a massive dilemma now, because, as Phil quite rightly said there, do I instant result this because I've now won it? You don't have crashes, but I can't score a penalty no matter who I am. Really? I've never had that one. Never had that one. I've had players who can't score a penalty. I mean, for instance, Soars in my lead save, he can't score a penalty. Other players can, but he can't. I don't know what to do with this now. I can't celebrate this result. I'm not that kind of person. This isn't right. It's not. This is not. As a fair-minded person, this is not right at all. I don't know what to do here. If you do that, you're just going to end up in an endless loop of reloading. I know what you're saying there, Trev. And 50% of my head is saying that. But then the other 50% is saying, okay, I'm saying the game cheated, I'm reloading. But we've already had glitches in this game. This has not been a clean 3-0 win, 3-1 now. This has not been a clean 3-1 win, has it? I mean, we might not win it yet, but... Right, okay. So Craig is adding a bit of meat to the bones there. Not really a dilemma because you've got to move. I have, Phil, I have got to move on, but like I say, I am not comfortable now. I'm not comfortable at all. This doesn't sit right with me. I mean, best of three. Jason, you could have hit the nail on the head, mate. The best of three. It seems to me like the only logical thing to do. Best of three. So Stevie's saying you haven't cheated, you started again, so it was all even and fair from the start of the game. But it wasn't though, Stevie, was it? Because I instant resulted and we actually got beat 3-2. So if I'd have carried on from that point, we'd have lost our first Champions League game. I mean, Trev's saying I'm with Phil, just move on. I don't like this. I don't like this. I tell you what, though, part of my head's thinking, why has this had to happen to me on a live stream? But then the other part of my head is thinking, I'm really glad this has happened on a live stream because it's showing the stuff that can happen. And I am beginning to wonder now whether bugs are club related. Put Beltran on. Oh my God. Was it awarded? It's 3-2 now. Let's go cautious. I mean, oh yeah, he was onside. I don't know what to do. I haven't got a clue what to do. Right, I'm going to bring an extra DM on. I mean, it has gone 3-2 now, so let's try and shut up shop. How many changes is that? Is that 5 changes? It's showing, at least it's showing the goals now. Yeah. God, this game. Oh my God. It's so interesting though, isn't it? You know, you can't hide on a live stream, and to show this buffoonery in the game, it's so interesting, isn't it? Just hold on a minute. What's everybody saying? Just keep playing Marseille for the rest of the night, and then whoever wins the most games is the winner. Oh. But it's interestingly, the score is 3-2 again, just the other way around, yeah? Wow, this game is a draw. You should get Lucas from Spurs. Bergvall. Oh my God. I mean, you couldn't write this stuff, could you? It's just... Oh, nice ball to Montoro. It's 4-2 now. Sensational stuff by ACF Fiorentina. Sensational. If you have just joined the live stream, do not adjust your sets. We're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 on the PS5, but there's a real dilemma going on here. We've seen some real buffoonery. There's goals being scored and not logged. There's goals being logged and not scored. It's just a car crash, this game. Fiorentina versus Marseille in the Champions League. The game is an absolute car crash. It's now 4-3. Harriet there's doing a Bernardo Silva at Anfield. Run it back to the penalty area, to the centre spot. Let's get back as quick as we can. Carnesecchi. He's going to roll that and then the final whistle will go. Soro Potter. Ball forward. It's 5-3 now. Brilliant goal. Shame about the game. Right, okay. I literally have no idea what to do. I haven't got a clue there. The easiest thing in the world would be to say, yep, great, reloaded the game and won it. Fantastic, move on. But it doesn't sit very well with me. FIFA ordered a replay because the camera crew were pissed on duty first time round. Oh, I'd move on. You've been him an aggregate anyway. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Some of the comments are just bloody amazing. Beating them on aggregate. I don't think that's how it works. Oh my God. Right. I'm gonna I don't know what to do. I'm just move on. It's my vote. I'm going to put it to a vote. Let's have a vote in the chat. Do I replay it again and do best of 3, or do I just move on? What do I do? And anybody who's just joined the stream, you're welcome to have a vote. Oh my God. Yeah, if you've joined the stream, you're welcome to have a vote. The game has gone completely crazy. I had to reload because it froze when I first played them. I've played them again now and we've won it 5-3. What do I do? Stay on, move on, put the kettle on. This needs some more deep thought. Oh, Jason's saying best of 3. And everything as well saying best of 3. Interesting. You couldn't write this. And look at the scoreline as well. A bonkers scoreline. It's 5-3. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. I think the best comment there is put the kettle on. It needs some more deep thought. Phil, best of 3. You know what? I feel like, for fairness sake, I think we should do best of 3. I really feel like we should do best of 3. And plus, it will actually prove a theory, won't it, as to whether or not the Marseille team is bugged. Always the French clubs getting the advantage. Yeah, but they didn't then. I beat them in the second game. Right, I'm doing best of 3. Decision is made. Oh my God, Bennett. Oh, can you take this game seriously or not? I mean, it's just madness. Right, we're going to load it again. Load game. No. Fiorentina. Load. Do those 2 matches count towards the best of 3? Yeah, I think so. That's very confusing. Yeah, they do. Yeah. So we've won 1 and we've lost 1. Yes. We'll be here all night. Oh, this one I was at Newcastle. I played Rochdale. Someone needs to be Rochdale. Right, okay. I mean, let's go into it again. I'm not going to do anything different. We're going to play with the same team, and nothing's changing. Right, let's go to the match, and let's keep a very close eye on what goes on here. Let's keep an eye on the scoreboard. Let's keep an eye on goals scored, whether it reacts, whatever. So the winner of the next one is the winner. Yes, it is, Trev. Got it in 1. Do away goals count double. Oh, I can't cope. I hurt my back at weekend as well. It's not doing my back any good, this. Do away goals count double. You'll have to give me a few minutes. Oh, I need to compose myself. My bloody eyes are watering. Do away goals count double. Oh, God. Oh, this is brilliant. I love it. I should be fuming. My God. If this is a draw, but again, I got... Oh. Right, I'm just going to press the buttons because... Oh, my God. You do realise, don't you, I'm 73 with a heart condition. Bloody hell. Oh, this is fun. It shouldn't be funny. It's not funny. Come on. It's not big and it's not clever. Let's get into the game. 2 away goals count double. Oh, Phil, winner takes all. I'm betting on a draw. You know what? Right, let's keep. I can't see. My eyes are bloody. Oh my God. Right. Okay, let's just keep a very close eye on this game now. It's the draw. Do you reload again? No, because that would be right. Let's just keep a close eye on this and see what happens. Oh my God, I'm going to blow my nose now on camera. This isn't good, is it really? Ah. Well, the score count is 0-0 at the moment. This is so funny. Wish the game was like this all the time. I told you, it's made for 12-year-olds. Can you imagine a 12-year-old playing this game and then going into school on Monday morning? And he'd be in hysterics. He'd be like, getting all his mates, like, you'll never guess what happened in Football Manager to me. You'll never guess. Right, I'm not touching anything. I'm not going to affect the game at all. I'm not going to do shouts or mentality or anything. I'm just going to let the game play out. It's still 0-0 on the scorer. Over the top. Champions League, PSG won it. Oh my God, I know. I mean, just think about the pilot. Marseille have got a bloody plane waiting on the runway to get home. Just think about the pilot. He'll never get home, will he? Hope he brought a packed lunch with him. That's in. Oh, he's missed it. Right, so the scoreboard still says 0-0. It's not frozen. I ain't touching any buttons at all. Best of 3. I mean, I'm going to have to make some substitutions. That's the only other thing, isn't it, really? I'm going to have to make some substitutions. I mean, normally now I'd go to a positive mentality, and I probably would have given a demand more, but I can't really affect the game at all. Are we going to get a 43 minutes and 46 seconds highlight here? Oh, it's 44 minutes and 14 seconds. Very near I was. Here we go. All right, is this going to be a counter-attack or are they going to score? It's going to be a counter-attack. Pass, ball forward. Zimash, he loves these balls. Zimash loves these balls. Get in! Come on! Zimash loves that ball over the top. He loves that ball over the top. He scored some beauties in the Championship. Bit more central, and he would chip the goalkeeper, and it was a thing of beauty with Zimash. He's absolutely brilliant at it. Right, we're winning 1-0. So everything's working right up to now. I was a minute out there, wasn't I, on the... I said 43 minutes and 46 seconds, so I was a minute out. Other than that... Headed away. Carnacecchi catches it. Oh my God. If you've only just joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And we're having a whale of a time here. This Fiorentina Marseille game, this is the third time I played it because it's crashed, it's buggy, it's showing goals when they're not there. It's, to be fair, a draw would be a suitable result now. It probably would be. Yeah, it probably would be. You're right. But to be honest, I mean, the last game was 5-3. So, I mean, there's more goals in this game. There's going to be, isn't there? Right, I'm going to have to make some changes. I can't. Kalali is really tired. So, Montoro's going to have to come on there. I'm going to have to make changes. There's not a lot I can do, really. Well, that was weird. We didn't get a live kickoff there. I've never seen that before. Keeper. We're at the post. Ball forward, Zimash. Oh, Zimash, why don't you control it, mate? You're so good at them. Nicely done. Zimash is on it again. Oh no, he's headed it backwards. Should have carried on running, let it drop in front of him. This is nice. I like it. Come on, Luca. Second goal. Everything's working right now. The scoreboard's working right. The goals are going in. Get in. Right, Zmash is not having a good game and he's tired as well. There needs to be a winner. Yeah, I mean, you know, being serious now, I'm not happy with this at all. I'm really not happy with this at all. But I can't just keep replaying the game, can I? But then again, it's no good reloading, getting a win, and then saying, oh, I'll have that, that's fine. Can't do that either. Nice ball. Head in. Oh, over the top. Right, a couple more changes. Erline. Conde can come on. Paz. Lewis Potter can come on. And we'll take Zmash off and bring Martel on. Martel drops in there. I mean, to be fair, Marseille have had 11 shots in this game. It's it. Right, let's make the last changes. Oh, there's only one change to make. Right, we'll bring Hendricks on, I think. Yeah, Hendricks can come on left full back. So the theory then that certain clubs are bugged. This third time of playing them, it's not been bugged, it's not crashed. All the goals have been shown, the scoreboard's been right. Right. Looks like not in the P&E game. That's a good result for North End. That if it's just hopped on the stream. Can someone please recap for me? Oh my God, Super! How long have you got? How long have you got? Jason, any issues while I was gone? I don't know when. I don't know when you left, Jason. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a recap then. So for Super, playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, I'm playing on the PS5. Managing Fiorentina. This is our first Champions League game of the season, playing Marseille at home. However, in the first game that I played, the game crashed. Well, it didn't crash, it froze, because I was able to do an instant result. And there were goals being scored and not being shown. The scoreboard was ticking up, but no goals being scored. We could have swore Lorenzo Luca had scored a goal, but it didn't give them. And I did an instant result because I couldn't get out of it, and we lost 3-2. So I threw my toys out of the pram and said, that's not fair, that's cheating. So I did something that I never do. I reloaded and played the game again. And even that was glitching as well. We won that 5-3. So I put it to a vote and I said, look, are we going to keep this result? Just because I've won, it doesn't mean to say that I've reloaded and everything's hunky-dory. So we decided to do best of 3. So I reloaded again, and this is the 3rd time we played Marseille in the first game in the Champions League. We've actually won it 2-0 and no glitches this time. Just move on now, yeah. My comment almost killed him. It bloody well did. It did. It was the 3rd in the best of 3. Oh, I jinxed it. What? Oh, no. Oh, no, Phil. Oh, my God. They'll be bloody... they'll be distraught. Oh, my God. That's poor. Right, okay. We're going to be... shall I just mess the game up and go angry? Delighted. I don't know. I've no idea what to do there. I don't feel good about that at all. I really don't feel good about that one little bit. Right, okay. What time is it? 21:52. Right, I might... actually, we've got the Barcelona game. I might play the Barcelona game tonight, and then... because my back's killing me, so... And it's all Craig's fault. It's making these funny comments. Right, 1.0. Does anybody know what's happened there? Because in FM24, that used to be 2.4 million. Why is it only 1.8 now? We're on telly against Barcelona. Hopefully FM27 is in a better state. I mean, you know what, Trev? It's weird because I've been having... I mean, I know I moan a lot, but then I'm 73 and, you know, when you get to 73, you moan a lot. But I am actually quite enjoying the game. And then something like that happens and you're like, oh my God, what is going on here? You know? I feel like I need to go and lie down in a darkened room now. I mean, my head's still trying to process what's gone on. It's absolutely mad. Right, it's 4 days till we're playing Napoli. Let's put some rest time in there. Rest players, 2 days. It'll be forgotten next week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, I mean, even Stevie's playing FM26 now. He'd gone back to FM24, but even he said at the beginning of the stream he's quite enjoying the game now, and he didn't think he would do. I think for the most part, it's okay. It's good fun, although not as much fun as tonight's live stream has been, I have to say. Oh my God, that comment of 2 away goals count double. Oh, I wish I could make a short out of that. I generally try and save my funny bits and pieces for shorts. That would make an absolutely awesome short, that would. 2 away goals count double. Oh my God. Love it. You know, on a Monday and a Friday, I'm going through the day and I'm a bit tired. I'm thinking, I don't know whether I fancy doing the live stream tonight. But I always do it. And then, in the end, I kind of, I quite enjoy doing it. But tonight, I mean, I wouldn't have missed tonight for the world. I mean, it's just been bonkers tonight, hasn't it? Absolutely bonkers. Right, Zmash is... I don't know whether I'm liking this 2 up top. I don't know whether I'm liking it at all. I think we need to move Paz in there. And let's bring Potter back on the wing. And he can go back to being a target forward. Kalali. Right, let's swap these. What's up with Martel? That usually means you've only missed one game, Martel. What's up with you? Right, okay. Let's do that. Emery's on a 6.65. I do need to change this though. Pass there, Potter there, Luca up top. And Moise Keane's not even getting a bloody game. He's got 93 million price tag as well, Moise Keane. I think I am as well. I'm going to start looking at the jobs market, I think. Not that I want to move. I want to see how they do in the Champions League. But I am going to keep an eye on the jobs market. I'm a bit annoyed, really, that I didn't get offered a job. Well, I'm glad I turned up. It was hilarious for a while. Oh, my God. Me and you, Phil, I think they're trying to kill us off, these young whippersnappers, coming out with these bloody witty comments. Gordon Bennett, I haven't laughed so much for bloody ages. That was funny. That was really funny. And to be honest, playing Football Manager, I'm sure like all of us, I've very nearly thrown my controller out of the window a few times. Get so frustrated with it. That should have been the most frustrating period in my Football Manager history. And it turned into a, oh, let's give it a save. We better add save it. You never bloody know, do you? You never know. I'm having visions here of the PS5 just getting up and walking off out of the door. I've had enough of this. This is bonkers. Right, okay, let's go to the match. Napoli. So this is not going to be easy either. And AS Roma was a little bit of a... Well, it wasn't a little bit of it. It was a bloody bad result. Have Blackburn beaten North End then? I mean, that's cruel, isn't it? It's a big game that as well in these parts, Blackburn and North End. It's a really big game. It's not as big as Blackpool and Preston, but it's still a big game. You have to do courtesy save every now and again. Yeah, it's a bloody good job, isn't it? Okay, we've gone back to one up top. I've tried to shoehorn Z-Mash in, but to be fair, he had a few chances in that last game and he didn't take them very well, did he? He's normally very good at taking a ball down up top and then running and chipping the goalkeeper, but... We'll get the ball back in the box again. In the box. Oh. I don't think it's a courtesy save, Craig. It's bloody essential that you keep saving the game because you never know what's round the corner, do you? You just never know what's round the corner. I am going to go positive. Now I can use the buttons. I'm going to go positive. Emery seems to be involved in a lot of stuff, doesn't he? Diouf, Martel. Oh, that's nice for Kalali. Oh, he normally puts them away. 1-0, 95th minute goal. Oh, they'll be absolutely bloody devastated. I remember being at Wembley with City and losing, and I mean, being at Wembley and winning is the most amazing feeling, going home with like a coach load of people all singing your heads off, or a train load of people. When you lose, it's horrible. Come on, Lorenzo. Is that given? Yep, 1-0. Right, okay. Come on, let's have another one now. Nice covering. In the middle, that's it. Nice. On the wing, on the wing, on the wing. That's the ball. Get in the middle, Lorenzo. Oh. Okay, 2 more games, I think, to play tonight. I think it's 2. Are we playing Barcelona next, or is there another league game to play? Might be Barcelona next, actually. I mean, I've given up on the whole last game of the night. We need to win it. That's not a thing anymore. So I fully expect to get beat by Barcelona, but then you never know. Barcelona might be glitched. We might be here all night. Who's for an all-nighter playing Barcelona? Just keep reloading till we win. Don't bother running for that one pass, laddie. You know. Playing all right here. We're putting a lot of pressure on them. Just need that second goal. Oh my God! What was that? Craig, marvellous. A lock-in. Oh my God. And I've run out of my Vimto as well. What am I going to do? I might have 2 more games to play yet with no Vimto. It's my drink of choice. Are we going to get the usual? Oh no, I don't think we are. It's going to go straight through to half time. There we go. Right, okay, well, we can be pleased. How are we all looking? Looking all right. All playing quite well as well. Right, second half. I would like another goal, though, if that could be arranged. And if we could keep Napoli at bay, that would be nice as well. Although they have only had 1 shot on target. Right, okay, so Potter is looking tired. Yeah, and Kalali. Is it Kalali on the other wing? Yeah. Gonna need to change my wingers, I think. Come on, lads, you need to work hard. Well cut out. Oh, no, no, no. Horrible. Horrible. Right. I've only just started to follow. Did you start the save with Fiorentina? Did you apply for the job? No, Daniel, it was a bit of a weird one. I started the FM26 live stream with Palermo in Italy. They were in the 2nd division. I got them promoted in my first season, and I was doing okay with them in Serie A, and then just out of the blue, Fiorentina offered me the job. So obviously there's no interviews in the console version. So if you get offered the job, that's it, you're in. So I thought, it's a step up. Took the job, and Palermo was still doing quite well, but with Fiorentina, I won the domestic treble last season, but the Champions League was a bit of a car crash. So okay, who are we going to bring on here? Right, who can we bring on? So we've got Paz on already, haven't we? What do we do here? What do we do here? I don't want to bring Beltran on because he's been whinging, so I'm not very happy with him. I could bring Rubino on, or his sharpness is not great, but he's usually a bit of a super sub, Rubino. Can Rubino play attacking mid? He is an attacking mid. Come on, you need to know your players. Right, Rubino can go on there. Montoro can go there. And Kerim can go there. 3 changes. Do we make another one? Martel's looking tired. Let's bring Amatucci on. Right, we're positive. Okay. Right, let's... right, we're going to give him a demand more. The season's not started off particularly well in Serie A. I thought we'd have been, after winning it last season, and we won it at a bit of a canter as well, didn't we? I thought we might have taken it by storm this season, but it's not happening. They only had 2 shots on the target, Napoli. 19 shots, 10 on target for us. Right, let's bring Zimash on up front. Let's play him right forward, and let's go. Let's go very long. Try and get him into the game. Drop that ball over the top for him to run onto. We tried it a bit in that last game, but it didn't quite come off, did it? Come on, let's give him a demand more. 10 minutes to go. Don't think it's happening, is it? Don't think it's happening. Go very attacking. Last 5 minutes. Okay, we've got a highlight. Let's get that ball forward. Drop the ball over the top for Zimash to run onto. Ball over the top, Zimash. Catch in, Rubino! Come on! Come on! Are you happy with the formation tweak? What you mean, my formation tweak? I'm always fiddling, Craig. I always fiddle around with things. Particularly, if I'm, things are not going particular, I always fiddle. And I've been told not to do, but I always do. Right, we've sneaked that one. That would be a yes then. Right, okay, let's address the team. I'm just going to go pleased. I'm not delighted with that at all. I'm definitely not delighted with that. Right, let's try and catch this again. Is it Barcelona next? It's Barcelona next. Okay, this is going to be the last game of the evening, and we are playing Barcelona away. Let's have a quick look at how's the league table looking. We've played a few games now, haven't we? Oh, that's the Champions League. We need to go into the what's it, don't we? Right, okay, so there's only Inter Milan who've got 100% record, 4 played, 12 points. So it's us, Parma, Cremonese, AC Milan are down in 9th. We're going to need to step it up a bit, though. This last-minute winners are no good, really, are they? Right, I'm just going to give it a quick save there, just in case something happens. Right, last game of the evening now. If you've popped your head in, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, namely on the PS5. And I am managing Fiorentina, and we're playing the second Champions League game now of the campaign. Unfortunately, it is against Barcelona, and it is at their place. So I'm not really expecting too much out of this game, but you never know. You never know. I didn't rest any players there, did I? And there's only 3 days. That was a really bad move. I was bloody talking then and damn well missed what I was meant to do. Never mind. I've got a squad now, haven't I? I can rotate a little bit. Okay, I think we are going to rotate a little bit here. Kalali's playing well, isn't he? 3 goals, 2 assists, 7.35. Embry's still on a 6.64 though. Right, I think we're gonna bring Engard back, I think, in midfield. We'll leave Martel there. And up front, what are we going to do there? I think I might just do that, actually. Because I did. We don't want to go back to the Marseille game. No, we certainly don't. Oh my God. Yeah, this live stream has just been bonkers, absolutely bonkers. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think, although I kind of feel like I should give my wingers a bit of a rest. I mean, I could play Kerim and Montoro out wide. I'll tell you what. We're going to play Kerim and Montoro out wide. Let's do that. Right, okay, let's take our medicine now against Barcelona. Knowing the way Football Managers played tonight, we'll probably beat them 6-0 now. Craig, we've certainly been entertained this evening. We certainly have, Craig. I mean, oh my God. I've watched a lot of Football Manager content creators and a lot of live streams, but my God, tonight's live stream goes down in history. It's been one of the most eventful live streams that I've ever seen, I think. Okay. Sit back, arms folded. What are we going to do in this? I'm a bit nervous, I have to say. Well, we've got 6-8 minutes. They've not had a shot yet. 10 minutes. We've had the first shot in the game. Go on, lads. Come on. Come on. 2 shots now. Come on. Keep pushing them. Okay, Airline with the throw. Nice. Get it on this side, on the wing. Oh, Lorenzo Lucas in! Come on! That's got to be offside, surely. That's going to be offside, that. They'll not let it, nah, they won't let us score a goal against Barcelona. It's a warning! Who knew? Come on. Was he offside here? Go on. He were miles off there, wasn't he? Can we see that again? I'm sure that was miles offside then. Okay, I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. Camuso. This is nice. It's nice, this. Back to him, that's the one. Get in the box. Go on, Lorenzo, lad. Get your head on it. That's done as well. It's 2-0. Come on. Come on. Oh, could tonight get any more bonkers? We're actually beating Barcelona at their place. Lovely cross. And Lorenzo Luca looked offside again to me, but... we're winning 2-0. 5 shots, 4 on target. Barcelona have not even got out of the dressing room yet. They're still doing the manager's talk. Half an hour on the clock. Who've they got on their team? Dani Olmo, Kulusevski, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal up front, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Koundé. It's not a bad side, is it? Are you sure this isn't Barcelona B? It's not. I've just read the team out. I don't want to jinx it, but imagine being 2 up at Barca and it crashes. Oh my God. With the way it's gone tonight, mate, it could well do that. Okay, Barcelona are starting to put a few moves together now. You can pretty much guarantee when they start knocking the ball about, the ball will end up in the back of the net. Their players are too good. Go on, Montoro, lad. Oh, it's half time. Dress the team. Say nothing. Right, got to do a Gobby Gaffer master stroke here. And we've got to... oh, we've got tired players, though. Right, both my fullbacks are tired. Hendricks is going to have to come on. And the young kid, Condé, this is your big chance, mate. This is your big chance. I did show him. He's my new signing. It's only 19. 2.5 star, potential to be 4.5 star on that right hand side. The board weren't very happy with me, but I've got high hopes for him. He can certainly play back up to the wonder kid on the right hand side. Right, 2 changes at half time. Not ideal. What? He looks offside again. No. Oh my God. It's the camera angles, Phil. It's camera angles. That's what's doing it. Right. Barcelona's manager must have had a word with him at half time. He's got to have done, hasn't he? It's going to go 2-2, this. They'll not let us win this game 2-0. There's no way we'll win this game. Oh, well won though. Montoro. Careful with it. Spread it. Nice. Too congested. Spread it. Over this side. Spread it. Nice. Get it. Spread it again. Oh. Got 2 men on you there, mate. You see, I told you. Spread it. You've lost the bloody thing now. Come on. A good tackle here again is what we need. Don't let Barcelona... don't let Barcelona knock the ball about. They'll absolutely crucify you if you let them knock the ball about. Lamine Yamal there, header wide of the post. Right, we're starting to look tired now. We're well into, well, not we're only just into the second half. We are starting to look very, very tired. The linesman is his dad. Right, they have had 8 shots now, Barcelona, but they've had nothing on target at all. Right, more changes needed. Both both defensive midfielder. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on? Both defensive midfield players are tired. They're going to have to be changed. Right, okay, one more change left. Still playing a balanced mentality. "20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. They're playing with an injured player in the middle of the park. Lamine Yamal is on a 5.9. I'll say it again. Lamine Yamal is on a 5.9. 10 minutes to go. Let's make that last change. Let's make that last change. Come on, buttons, work when I click you. Ridiculous. Okay, do I bring a central defender on? I think I do, don't I? We'll bring Saba on for Tomori. All the changes made. 10 minutes of the game left. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Just going to drop cautious now. 5 minutes left. We've got this. We've got this. We've done it. We've beaten Barcelona. Oh my God. We're definitely delighted now. Right, we need a bit of a break before the next game now, because my team are like the walking wounded here. City, PSG, Bayern Munich and Fiorentina. Easy, easy, easy. I mean, we need to carry on doing that. To be honest, there's 2 teams there, isn't there? There's Manchester City that we've got to play and Barcelona. I think they're the difficult games. Weirdly though, Everton are in the Champions League again. They were in it last season. Right, let's see if we can get some rest time in. Oh, there's 5 days. I am going to put some rest time in though. That was tough. Right, okay, transfers. No, training. Oh, I think I need to go to bed. I think my head's gone. And it only took the best of 1. Oh my God. Oh, bloody hell. I promise not to make a habit of that. I mean, I've been live streaming quite a while now, so I live streamed FM24 as well, and that's the most bonkers live stream I've ever done. That was madness, that. To be honest, if that had been my first live stream, I think I'd have just given it up at the end of tonight. I wouldn't have bothered, I don't think. So the best of 1. Oh my God. I don't know how you lads come up with these things so bloody quick. Right, what am I doing here? I have no idea. My head's gone. I wanted to look at how much money we've got. 72 mil now. Are the board going to give me any more money for seeing as I'm doing such an amazing job. We've got 3.5 in the transfer budget, but we're 110k in the red in the wage budget. So do we move that then? Right, we're only 40k now. I don't want to get on the wrong side of the board at all. Right, okay, I think I'm going to give it a save there, and I think we're going to... I need to go and lie down in a darkened room, actually. I'll have a shower first, and then I'm going to lie down in a darkened room. That's been absolutely madness. Okay, Monday night, we will be back for Bologna at home. Hellas Verona, Inter Milan, who are top, and then we've got Porto in the Champions League. It's a Marseille job available. Yeah, thanks, Phil. Thanks very much. You take care of yourself, mate. I don't know. I mean, let's have a quick. There won't be any jobs available at this stage, will there? Where did you find it? Oh, it's in Korea, isn't it? Jobs available. Oh, there's only 2 available, and they're both in South America, both in Brazil. I mean, there won't be any at this stage, will there? It's too early, really. They're all South America and MLS because they're well into their seasons, aren't they? Okay. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, thank you, Trev. Thank you. Thanks very much for coming in. And, oh my God. Right, so we'll be back on Monday evening about 7:30, and it's turning into a very interesting save this for more reasons than one. Let's hope we don't have to do any more best of 3s. I've never had to do that before, and I've been playing this game a long time, so let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, thanks very much, Stevie. Thanks for coming in and thanks for contributing. Okay, everybody who's in the stream, thanks for coming in. If you are in and you've not subscribed, please could you subscribe? Hit the notification bell and give me a like. That just helps the channel along no end. And yeah, we will see you on Monday night about 7:30. Okay, thanks to everybody who's come in. Thanks to everybody who's commented. And thanks to everybody who's kept me entertained, because, my God, that has been a stream and a half. Thanks very much.